Hey guys, how's it going? Just way back again with another video on HearmeRaw. And today I want to talk about how to not give a F-U-C-K. Sometimes YouTube doesn't like it when I swear, so yeah, how to not give a fudge about what other people think. And this is crucial, like this is so crucial. Like it is very hard to function in this world if you care about what other people think. And I'm saying just don't care at all, but like if we care too much, we most of the time we tend to care too much. I know from my experience, most of my life, when I felt very restricted in my expression, when I felt trapped, when I felt caged, it was because I was trying to please everyone around me. And oh my goodness, that is like one of the worst things you can do, is to try to please everyone around you. What I've realized is that when you please yourself, naturally you will please those around you. As long as you're doing it from a place of unconditional love for yourself, because what's important for me is the unconditional love, the unconditional self-love, loving yourself, accepting yourself where you are at, being patient with yourself. This is so important. If you want to know more about unconditional love, check out my videos on YouTube. Look up Unconditional Love, HearmeRaw, and check out those videos. But that's important. And also too, the interconnectedness of everything. Everything is connected. You're connected to everything. So if you realize that connection, if you can make that connection, which I encourage eating more raw fruits and vegetables to raise your vibration in order to see the connection. See what I mean? Raise that vibration in order to see that connection. That's a lyric right there. That's a rhyme. So you raise your vibration in order to see that connection, and you'll see that you're connected to everything. You're connected to the grass, the ground, the trees, the sky, to other people, to everything. Separation is the greatest illusion. It is absolutely the greatest illusion. And how we get separated and why we care so much about what other people think is because of fear. We're very separated because most of us, the world is eating a lot of processed foods, eating a lot of meat, dairy, and eggs. We're eating fear. Fear is on our plate. Get rid of that fear. Eat the simple foods. Eat the foods that smell good naturally, that are very simple, easy to eat, that your body loves. Eat water content foods. That'll keep your body hydrated because you're mostly made of water. Water is literally life. You are life. So eat water, drink water. Take care of your body. Feel good. Make sure you feel good. Take care of this. Take care of this. That's the thing that happens when we care about so much what other people think. We tend to literally take care of other people without taking care of ourselves. And yet that means that our glass is empty, and then we're trying to fill up the glass of other people. You can't fill up someone else's glass if your glass is empty. And then let's get back to the fear. Maybe we're afraid that people aren't going to like us. We're afraid that people aren't going to accept us. Let me tell you this much. When I spent my time trying to please everyone around me, guess what? I still wasn't accepted. It was fake. It was superficial. It wasn't really real. And also, too, by doing that, I became somebody else. I was no longer myself. I was pretending. I was like a chameleon of sorts. I would change myself in order to fit in that, and to fit into that circle, or this circle, or that circle. But all the while, I wasn't happy. All the while, I was changing myself in order for people to like me. Now I stopped doing that. It was not easy, it was scary, but it was really, really worth it. If you go on my Instagram, I talk about so many different things on there. I had to. These are things that don't get talked about. These are things that a lot of people are afraid to speak up about. But this is why, the raw and HearmeRaw is about uncut, uncensored. I want to get to the bottom. I want to get straight to the point rather than tiptoeing around it. It's simple. The truth is simple. Lies are complicated. And it's very simple to be it's much more simpler to be yourself than to try to pretend to be anyone else. That's also why I do my videos in one take. I just turn on the camera and I'm talking, not planning anything. This is just me. It's like you're sitting here with me and I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. It's a beautiful interaction. But yes, I'm so much happier now that I'm expressing myself. And again, HearmeRaw. I want to encourage you. I want to hear you raw. I want to hear you express yourself. Uncut, uncensored, raw in your pure form, not through somebody else's thoughts or ideas, through your own. Like, what's going on in your mind? What's going on in your heart? What did you come into this world to express? There's something unique about you. There's no one else like you, and no one else is gonna have the same experiences as you. So you need to own yourself. You need to own that. You need to own your weirdness. You need to own your individuality. And you need to express that to the world, because the world is waiting for that. You know, there's something that you might say, there's something that you might do that somebody else out there is waiting for you to do, or waiting to hear from you. And if you're trying to pretend, if you're trying to please other people, if you're changing yourself, then guess what? The world is missing out on you. You are the greatest gift that you can offer to the world. And you're gonna have to get rid of some fears. You know, it starts from, of course, childhood. Our parents tend to want us to be like them. Our parents have a vision of who they want us to be. And what happens with that is we think, oh, it's not okay for me to be myself. I have to please people now. This is what I have to do. I have to do things. I have to change myself in order for the world to accept me. I'm telling you that that is not true. Social media does this as well. And social media, the TV, news, all that stuff. They try to, and even school. School says you have to do this way. You have to go in between the lines. They literally try to put you in a box. You gotta get out of that box. You gotta think outside the box. You gotta feel outside the box. There are no limits. There are no limits. Space is an illusion. Distance is an illusion. There is just life. There is just the here and now, which has infinite possibilities. And once you start living in the here and now, you realize you do create your own reality. And all the fears that you have within you, they will keep you from being who you truly are. And what you will realize is, as you just kind of go through the fear and just say, you know what, I'm afraid, but I'm going to do it anyway, because that's what I had to do. You're going to realize, wow, that fear wasn't even real. That fear was not even real. It was just made up. Love is their own reality. Fear is an illusion, you know. Fear is an absolute illusion. Fear is something created by the mind. And you can literally tackle on these fears one by one, and you realize, man, I can't believe I was so afraid of that. I used to be very afraid of talking to people. I could not even go up to a stranger and talk to them. That's how afraid I was, you know, before. And within 2 years of eating more fruits and vegetables, meditating, going out to nature, connecting with the world, connecting with other people, realizing that I'm connected to everything. You know, it's about realizing the simple truths of the world. And now I'm able to function. I'm able to talk to strangers. I'm able to go into a room and talk to a room full of people. I'm able to sit here in front of a camera, calm and, you know, confident about myself. I'm able to love myself. I'm able to accept myself. And once I'm doing all these things to myself, it becomes so much easier for me to do these to other people. You know, now I'm building authentic relationships. I'm actually hugging people. I'm connecting with people. I'm looking in the eyes of people. I'm actually here. I'm not in my head anymore. You know, having anxiety, being afraid of what to say next, being afraid of what to do next. I'm no longer there because I have faith in myself. I have faith in the world. I have faith in the universe. And I know that any fear that comes up, it's made up in my mind, and that I can't overcome it. So that's gonna be my little video on how to stop caring about what other people think. You know, they're just throwing their own fears towards you. So just ignore it. You know, ignore it and go past it. Do what you came here to do. Like, yeah, test this out, man. Like, fears are really, really, really gonna hinder you, and the only enemy is yourself. Only you can stop you. So figure out what fears you got and work on them one by one, and you'll be so happy that you did. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.